This is Roger Eastman, and I'm delighted to be starting the IMD at UMD workshop for today. Let me start with a few preliminary comments just on the conduct of the workshop. We are going to be recording, so those who are speaking should know this. We have those who are attending, we are using the Q&A feature, and we'll be monitoring that. So if you have questions for one of the panelists, one of the speakers, please use the Q&A feature to submit your question. And then Sammy Puppet and I, the co-hosts, along with Maria Hurd, will be monitoring that and giving you, giving the speaker questions that seem most relevant and most common. The sessions will go from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock with the objective to take some breaks at the hours. And each hour will be of a different theme, but I'll be happy to introduce each of the hours. I'm going to start off with a brief set of remarks, and then we introduce our distinguished visitors, Dean Bonnie Dill and Dean Amitabh Varshney, to give some opening remarks. I'm being very happy to have them here. So on behalf of the Immersive Media Design Program, Maverick, the College of Arts and Humanities, and the College of Mathematical and Natural Sciences, Computer Mathematical and Natural Sciences, we're delighted to welcome you to the first IMD at UMD workshop. The workshop will showcase the diversity of advanced multimedia projects on campus with the goal of promoting collaborations between departments and colleges with using these emerging technologies. The projects represent the leadership the university has in these fields with national recognition in the arts, humanities, and the sciences. The IMD UMD workshop is being co-sponsored by IMD and Maverick in collaboration to explore how these projects support the educational mission of the campus and how the campus can support innovative projects. The Immersive Media Design Program, which I represent, will introduce these exciting projects to undergraduates who bring the expertise and excellence of faculty into the classroom and the energy and the spirit of undergraduates to these projects. The interest of Maverick, represented by Sammy Puppet, is to promote how it can best assist faculty, staff, students, and alumni who want to collaborate on immersive media projects and connect them to potential partners, resources, programs, and funding sources, including grant sponsorships and in-kind support. It's my privilege to open the IMD at UMD workshop and the excellent cast of speakers. It is also my privilege to introduce the two deans who provided the vision and leadership to create the Immersive Media Design Program, and without whom we would not have a workshop today. I'm delighted first to introduce Dean Bonnie Dill of Arts and Humanities with her distinguished career and leadership of the college. Dean Dill?
Now I'm unmuted. Thank you, Roger. I'm excited to join you, Dean Varshney, and all my colleagues in ARHU and across the campus for this exciting workshop. You know, in fall of 2020, we publicly debuted the art tech-related Immersive Media Design Program, a new 4-year undergraduate degree that combines the visual arts with computer science to prepare students to create immersive media content and tools. Despite what the timing suggests, IMD was in the works well before COVID-19 rocked our world. Faculty in both ARHU and CMNS have long collaborated to develop the dual-track curriculum and to support collaborative projects, some of which you will see today. I want to thank everyone who helped realize this dream, and particularly Brandon Morse, Associate Professor and Chair of the Department of Art, who led the initiative on behalf of ARHU. Students in IMD will learn from other ambitious artist-technologists like Cy Keener, who developed sensors to measure Arctic ice melt, and thanks to a National Science Foundation grant, is continuing to help scientists communicate this work through public art. And Shannon Collis, who used video, sound recordings, and drone cinematography to bring the story of the Keystone Pipeline to life, illustrating its impact on people and habitats. As an arts and humanities college, we've long worked to distinguish ourselves, making investments in scholarship, teaching, and engaged research at the intersections of art, literature, cultural studies, and technology. We're home to the Maryland Institute for Technology in the Humanities, MITH, a digital humanities center internationally recognized for collaborative interdisciplinary work that creates and applies data analytical tools and technology in the conduct of humanistic research and scholarship. I'm proud to partner with MITH, serving as a principal investigator for the African American History, Culture, and Digital Humanities Initiative, ARHU, generously funded by the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation. The ARHU project seeks to expand and institutionalize the field of Black digital humanities through partnerships across the campus. This academic year, I've been excited to welcome to our faculty renowned digital humanities scholar Marissa Parham, who is using her expertise to ensure that ARHU remains a leader in the field. Individual faculty across the college are engaged in any number of public digital humanities projects that, for example, help make cultural artifacts accessible. Most recent are two NEH-funded projects, one that uses machine learning to improve digital recognition of handwritten Persian and Arabic manuscripts, and another that helps the public discover archival radio collections. And later today, you'll learn about our Michelle Smith Collaboratory for Visual Culture from Director Quint Gregory. Thanks to the generosity of the Smith family, it is the campus's centerpiece for student learning and faculty research focused on the study of digital, visual culture, with projects that range from online exhibitions and galleries to large-scale data visualizations. COVID-19 has amplified and accelerated the connections between the arts and humanities and technological improvements. Through this difficult period, I've seen how the arts as a language of human experience have, among other things, inspired us to utilize new technologies to create, promote, and disseminate content. As COVID-19 shut down nearly every industry, including live arts venues, the performing arts at Maryland found ways to keep creating. Faculty in the School of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies are pioneering creative ways to keep students learning and performing live. Multimedia designer Jared Masochi had been experimenting with digital production far before the pandemic hit, and quickly found himself leading live performances for the virtual world. In fact, in May, he was recognized by the New York Times as one of the earliest to repurpose live theater with the popular She Kills Monsters in what the Times called a glammed up version of Zoom. Because of innovators like Jared and other faculty in the School of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies who are leading the field, the school recently welcomed a $9 million gift from mathematics professor emeritus Michael and his wife Eugenia Brin and the Brin Family Foundation. They're establishing the Maya Brin Institute for New Performance, which will add courses, expand research, fund teaching positions, undergraduate scholarships, space renovations, and instructional technology. This will help students deepen their knowledge and skills in emerging media formats and launch careers in webcasting, immersive design technology, and virtual reality performance. So as you can see from this overview, the arts and humanities provide skills not just in the visual arts, but in narrative and storytelling, empathy, ethics, and social context, all of which are essential to the impactful use of immersive media. Technology is incomplete without connection to the arts and humanities. I'm so excited to see how our students, faculty, staff, and alumni will continue to collaborate across the campus and with organizations in the region to further this important work. In ARHU, we will continue to build on these ideas, and I encourage you to look forward to more as we begin to roll out our exciting new initiative in the arts later this year. Finally, I also want to note how pleased I was to learn that today's keynote speaker is Mark Ruppel from the National Endowment for the Humanities. Mark is a proud ARHU Terp, and we are proud of him and his accomplishments. I hope you enjoy your time together today and that you leave this session inspired to keep creating. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dean Dill, for those wonderful remarks and the breadth of accomplishment of your college and the involvement in these projects. And we're delighted to be moving forward to integrate this with the educational mission across the campus. As Chip Richardson of ART said during their discussions, art was the original maker space, the humanities are the original design space, and so we're delighted to have the involvement of your college. All right, thank you very much. Dean Varshney, I would appreciate your comments. And let's see if the College of Computer Mathematical and Natural Sciences, I keep leaving off computer, which is my own field. I'm going to get fired from the department. Please see if you can match that set of accomplishments.
Well, thank you very much, Roger, for inviting me to speak here today. And thank you, Bonnie, for your opening remarks. You're always a tough act to follow. I'm so proud of the strong partnership which we have built between our two colleges through the new Immersive Media Design undergraduate major. Neither of our colleges could have created this major alone. Immersive media requires a true blending of both the creative and production sides of the art with the technical elements of computer science involving creation, streaming, rendering of all the assets that we will be working on together. So on the computer science side, I'm very pleased to say that we have an extremely strong foundation for immersive and digital media, thanks to our faculty members and students who have tremendous strengths in computer vision, computer graphics, virtual and augmented reality, and visualization. In fact, according to csrankings.org, the go-to ranking of the top computer science institutions, our campus ranks #1 in visualization, which includes virtual and augmented reality in the entire nation. But we aren't only the best. We have the breadth and the depth to match the quality. In the past few years, we have hired 5 new amazing top-class computer science faculty in these areas, and this includes our very own Roger Eastman here, also includes Ming Lin, Dinesh Manocha, Abhinav Srivastav, and our current chair of computer science, Matthias Zwicker. As many of you know, immersive media is a personal passion and research area of my own lab. And I'm really proud to be a member of this immersive media community here at Maryland, along with all of you. One of the things I think it's very important for us to keep in mind is that the immersive and the digital media community goes well beyond our two colleges of CMNS and ARHU. And it includes a number of researchers from many other colleges and schools. And it also includes partners and collaborators and companies throughout the DC metro area, starting, of course, from our own Discovery District. And I really wanted to give a shout out here to our Chief Innovation Officer, Julie Lenzer, who played such a critical and important role in drawing digital media companies like Adobe to College Park. Later this afternoon, you will hear about another one of these partnerships, and this is the Maryland Blended Reality Center, which was established jointly with the University of Maryland at Baltimore in 2017 with funding from Empowering the State initiative. And in this respect, I really wanted to thank both of our university presidents, the steering committee for the Empowering the State initiative, which has funded this, with a special acknowledgement and gratitude to Adrian Arthur, who has been so selflessly running this entire initiative with so many different facets, including, of course, our own Maryland Blended Reality Center. So this center is dedicated to advancing visual computing for healthcare and innovative training for professionals in high impact areas. As you all know, the world is undergoing a paradigm shift where immersive media has the potential to redefine every single aspect of our world. This field is fueling new advances in science and healthcare. One of the pioneers in the field of using immersive media for advances and understanding, getting insights into the sciences has been Judy Terrell, who has been leading the charge on this at NIST, our neighboring National Institutes of Standards and Technology. Another area is healthcare, where we have been working on producing innovations in education and training. And there, I really wanted to acknowledge our own Sharon Akers, who's a member of the Board of Trustees, and also a very proud sponsor of this, along with the Ed St. John Foundation. Together, they have inspired creativity and socially relevant immersive media technologies. It's really a very exciting time to be working in this field. During our past year with the pandemic, we have learned how relevant and important immersive media is in our immediate lives, especially now when we crave social interactions and we seek real-time, real-world connections rather than passive experiences. Immersive media has the potential to make our lives and relationships so much more meaningful and impactful. Our students will be the ones driving us and the field forward. University of Maryland students have been using VR and AR technologies at the BitCamp and Technica hackathons for many years now. The student group called the XR Club, which you will hear about later today, has several hundred members majoring in programs across the campus. This year, these students will compete in the NASA Suit Challenge. They are designing a spacesuit information display within an augmented reality environment that will assist astronauts in conducting spacewalks more effectively. How cool is that? But it doesn't stop there. Our students are also launching their own companies that use immersive technologies for gaming and 3D video and so much more. The future is now for immersive media, and I'm beyond excited that here at Maryland, we have the education, research, outreach, and community building components that will make us world-renowned in this area. A very significant component of this has been the very generous donations from the Erib family with Brendan Erib, Liz Erib, as well as so many other philanthropists and donors, including, of course, Michael Antonov, with whom we have the wonderful Michael Antonov auditorium in the Brendan Erib Center for Computer Science and Engineering. So with so many supporters and so many incredible people coming together, I really hope you all enjoy the rest of this workshop. And I look forward to hearing about all the great things that come out of it. Thank you so much.